Hey guys, welcome back to Max Cars Dawn of Our Unification. Today we finish up the group stage of the Invitational 3. The group D is the last match remaining, Kubini versus Mella. And this then decides who is gonna be advancing from group D and who is gonna face Mr. Bluetooth or myself. The factions are for Kubini Raven Guard and for Mella 1000 Suns. The maps for Kubini Shrine of Excellion, which I find cool. You can make use of mobility over there, over the 1000 Suns, depending on what Mella goes for. He has shown a tendency for the Screamer opener, or did he? Maybe I'm mixing it up. And then we have also Deadly Fun Archeology picked by Mella. Yeah, this is also Kubini's chance to shine. He needs to win both matches actually. Give me a second. Thinking about it, Everthos has 3. Mella has 1. Yes, he needs to win both matches to get second, whereas Mella, if he gets both, he can then also advance as the first, depending on other criteria. So this is a very meaningful this match, so let's see how the first game unfolds on Shrine of Excellion. And here we are on Shrine of Excellion. On the southern side playing 1000 Suns, we have Mella. On the northern side, playing Raven Guard, we have Kubini. Kubini goes again for Techman Artificer first, which we had in a previous series against Everthos also, which you see it takes ages for him to finish, so his capping game will be behind ages. But we also see very weirdly from Mella to get the Sorcerer before the Thrive Wizards. Also not something you would normally do, because the Thrive Wizards are cheap, are fast to be built and allow you to get economy. So you always want to prioritize, or most of the time prioritize units that give you economy. Because look at it, you get a second builder and then they just stand here. Maybe scout or something. So there's no real need, especially if you go genless opener, to get the second builder before the 2 capping squads. So opener wise, both players making mistakes already. Let's see if this will continue on or is just the opening. Economy wise, it should already be well in favor for 1000 Suns. 1000 Suns in general have a pretty quick eco game, with their builders also being the cappers with decently speed, and the Raven Guard, if you do the mistake he did, and he scouts a bit and sees there's a listening post. Wow, and goes over here and sees there's no listening post. So this is not real scouting intel. If you want to scout, you need to go to the base to see, especially against 1000 Suns, because they have 2 different openers. You really want to see what they are up to if you're gonna scout at all. I mean, I kind of like the idea to use your builders downtime kind of to scout, but you see only a few seconds later the brother captain can scout, and the brother captain does not want to go into melee against the sorcerer. Sorcerer has he chosen a mark? Okay, he has summoner, which is the most standard way to go. Now he's adding some Space Marines. Okay. He tries to kill the Thrall Wizards, which is very hard to do. They are very slippery dudes. Upgrading a listening post already here. Very interesting. You normally don't see that, but I can get behind it on this map when you're going rubrics that you're not really fast. If you have your rubrics over here, you want to have some defense over here. And you normally do not see any turrets, because the turrets for 1000 Suns are really, really expensive. Spaceman is now capping the point. This is something I like. What I do not like is prioritizing these relics over your 2 points here. This is economy wise absolutely horrible. You will see it 50 and 0 against 74 and 12. So economy game wise, this is only 50% less economy right from the get-go, because he's prioritizing the wrong units from your HQ and then prioritizing the wrong points on the map. You can also not hold these points against a summon. It's not like, once I got a relic I can fall back and capture everything. You cannot do that. There's also now coming in the first advance, the tier 1.5, but the Dark Library is not finished, so it's a plain tier 1 push, 1 squad of Rubik Marines. Normally I would highly discourage using your Rubik Marines without the Aspiring Sorcerers. You will probably see why here in a moment, because they are really slow and do not deal a hell of a lot of damage. They will probably all die here. depending on what the Soulstorm does. He didn't even got the listening post, so this is not the best micro. Also on these Space Marines here, I have to say they are kind of running into the arms of the Soulstorm over here. Not liking that. That's going to be the second squad of Rubric Marines. The library is now finished, so we should, by all means, okay, this squad still alive. 2.2 units, and yeah, going for the spiking Soulstorm is the right choice. There will be some more Doombolts flying in shortly here against these Space Marines. And yeah, the demon is still alive. He does tick down, right? Yeah, he does. Oops, there's now also the upgrade, so this is now a tier 1.5. I mean, if he would have waited a bit, or just used the Soulstorm for a bit, or just go to the relic, he would have now fully reinforced Rubric Marines with Sorcerers on both ends and the armor upgrade. So now he can basically fight. Before he cannot really. He can also click the tier 2 button momentarily, basically now. And let's see if he does. You can see it if you watch the resource going down. And now they're standing in the heavy cover. Raven Guard is Kubini. And this is where you really want to fight. The Sorcerer Lord comes in, but the Demon got expanded. Now, now you can go melee. You also have a stun on the Brother Captain over here. So you can melee him down. And the Sorcerer is very expensive and very important. If you do not have the Sorcerer, you cannot really fight sustained fight, especially if you have the Brother Captain against you. So this Rubric Marines, okay, he killed a lot of models, but the Captain can now go into melee, throwing one guy back immediately. And yeah, I mean, the only thing holding him back is the Spiking Sorcerers on the squad, which deal okay-ish damage in melee. Yeah, now falling back a bit with one squad because there are only 2 models left. So you see the Spiking Sorcerer also adding, as it adds accuracy, also some damage. Tier 2 is now started, and a second or third squad of Rubric Marines are on the way. So this is a whole lot of Marines, Sandy Marines against, Peaky Marines, I guess. But there's also now a third squad of Space Marines from the Raven Guard. Raven Guard have the issue that their squad size is relatively limited. Yeah, they come to this point, but there's, as I said, now another squad of Rubric Marines on the way, and you're also getting shot by these stone pillar all the time. How's the attack progression on Kubini's side? I do not want to go and switch for now. A lot of power getting built up for Mella. This is going to be interesting. This is very dangerous for him. They can move farther. You can see it next to the warp gate, that is. Not the warp gate. There's even some scouts. They once he's tier 2, he could go for some rocket launchers. Is he going tier 2? He's not. He doesn't even have power. Okay, this is but he have 110 requisition income. So he is basically tier Space Marine spam. Raven Guard is not really meant for mate Space Marine spam because of the low squad size, but he can get the upgrade for the squad cap and get just more squads, I guess. So now he's just walking around. Tier 2 should be finished now. Yes, is finished. And what does he go for now? Chosen would be absolutely amazing over here, but the economy is getting low. The second generator doesn't pay dividends here for now, not upgrading his points in time. If you get so much power up and want to get more requisitions, you need to get your points upgraded quickly. Here the captain is now running away from the rebuilt Sorcerer using his jetpack mobility, and now we'll try to get this demon down. Demon summoning has quite a cooldown, and this is a very peculiar position here for your Space Marines, but it kind of works out. There's now even a point over here killing these scouts. Is there another Rubric Marine squad on the way? There is. I mean, you could also get the Icon Barrel. Not sure what the requirements for him is, if there are additional requirements for him or not. Could also upgrade this point over here to get some more fighting capabilities, or get some Chosen out. I think Chosen with their slow would be absolutely amazing here. Could slow a squad and then you could kill it. Not a lot of Rubric Marines still here. A lot of them died, but there's now a new squad out and about. And Kubini should now think and add a generator. 2 generators is probably too much. I mean, you can now get tier 2. You should click the tier 2 button. Not upgrade points. Again, a little hiccup on my side. Sorry about it. Okay, he goes for a turret. The turret placement is not really good. Okay, he wants to get his units inside and then um, have this behind him. But yeah, you really, yeah, tier 2 is now started, right? Okay, and all the power you build up now, you want to get in upgraded points and get another generator if you want to really eco boom, which I think you would like to do in this position, or at an armory. Armory would be nice to get some upgrades on the go. Upgraded point going down. This is expensive. Tier 2 is done for Mella, but he's not using anything tier 2-ish. No upgrades even, I think. Go for the Warp Blast. Ah, he's not tier 2. I'm totally messed up. I thought he was going tier 2 because I saw the resources going down, but he was using it elsewhere. So he's not tier 2, pardon me. So they will be in tier 2 more or less at the same time. Another generator being added. He needs to get an armory though. Getting this point now. And he even got a point on over here. Not sure if it's built up. I think it is. Will go down now and can be decapped, but he needs to throw a wizard for that. These sandy hulls will not be able to. There you go. Economy is still very much in favor for Kubini. A bit late on the armory. Not sure where his second builder is. He has none, so that's the issue. And he's going for another builder. Okay. And then yeah, he needs to decide if he goes for vehicles or for the infantry blob. You couldn't you add the product captain to one of the squads? Not really sure, but would be nice if you would do so. Has a hell of a lot of resources, so depending what does he go for? Stern Guard veterans. I think this is a good decision on this map. Also has now the assault cannon turret to help him out. Needs to fall back a bit. Okay, Mella, that's a ballsy move. Moves in with warp space here, giving him some additional health and stuff, but this is an assault cannon turret over here and 3 squads of Space Marines at least. You will overwhelm him with the lesser spawn and also the Rubik Marines here, so this turret will go down. But now the Stern Guard veterans are out and they can be reinforced. There will be also heavy weapon increase, so those guys getting now some plasma guns, it looks like. Yes, this is exactly what you would need against this blob. You can let this point go down to not fight in the heavy cover, or you can just fight in heavy cover, I guess. If you really want to. I mean, you have the superior numbers, especially with these Stern Guard veterans over here giving you support fire, and they are not fighting back either, so this will be a lot of dead Rubik Marines very shortly. There's some flamers? This must be Mystically flamers because they do not have any morale, so I guess the flamer adds some flavor here, I guess. Warp space being used by the second squad, so they are now on retreating. He needs to make sure to get this point back on. And what's he going for? Now adding the sacred artifact, okay, getting a Reclusi arc, I guess. There's now a Rhino getting on the action as well, so the Cult Forge is there. Rhino is okay in this situation, especially if we want to retreat, but these guys, yeah, they're all good old Dawn of War issue that you will not be able to get the units inside as efficiently as you like. Other than that, as I said, some Chosen would be nice. Okay, very late Chosen. They are not very expensive, as you can see here. That's yeah, very late. Would have been needed in the base defense earlier, I guess. And he's also floating a hell of a lot of power, so might as well get the economy upgrade. Even adding another generator, this is a mistake. Look at, he already floats 500 power and gets another generator. Okay, the scouts over here being absolutely nuisance. And there comes in the other elite squad, the Vanguard veterans now, which can force melee combat no matter what. There's the Chosen now. The Chosen would have been nice a little earlier, but this now all looks like it will spiral out of control for Mella over here. His one range squad is tied up. The Chosen being ignored by the sprinting Marines. Some scouts with rocket launchers shooting at the squads. They should focus down the buildings which they are what they are meant to be here. And this is the only, yeah, move them out of the way. Also using the sprint, I think. And yeah, singling out these squads here. Is the Sorcerer Lord still alive? Not really sure. Over here only 3 Chosen not being reinforced. It looks like, yeah, an economy is very dire. Okay, going for a Pharaoh's Inferno Dreadnought, that would have changed things, as you had seen. No anti-vehicle whatsoever for the forces of Kubini. But Kubini will win this first match on Shrine of Excellion, which was his chosen map, so you should really win this year because the next map is chosen by Mella. So Kubini gets a first point on the board in the group stage, giving us some hope for survival here. He needs to get another point on the board to secure his position in the quarterfinals, or Mella secures his position. So the next match will decide if Mella or Kubini will advance over here. So this is gonna be make or break for both players. Let's see what happens on Deadly Fun Archeology. And here we are on the second map, Deadly Fun Archeology. On the left side, playing 1000 Suns, we have Mella going again for the suboptimal opener. Ah! On the other side, playing Raven Guard, we have Kubini. This time he goes for the second Technoman Artificer, and it is justified because he goes for a Raven Guard Arsenal. So he wants to have his Dark Fury Assault squads out and about as soon as he can. So then second builder is actually optimal. So then you have your squads, or your first squad it is. You will not be able to get two squads as your builders are so expensive. And other than that, he will also again face up against Rubik Marines. If Mella knows or sees that he's getting Dark Fury Assault Squad against him. Wait, what? Captain? This makes no sense to me. Captain with plasma pistols. You do not have... I'm a little speechless over here. If he goes for Dark Fury Assault Squad, you do not have any income. Like any income to get your points up. I'm a little puzzled by this opener over here. But what I want to say is, if Mella kind of notices that he fights against Dark Fury Assault Squads, I'm just quickly checking here, then you can get the thingamajigs, the shackles and everything. So he is getting his economy up. This opener makes completely no sense at all. You wouldn't go Arsenal if you do not use it. You could skip that, get your first Capos out first, as I suggested in the first game, and yeah. Now also running in with these guys is... What is he trying to achieve at minute 2 over here? You will not get any decaps at minute 2. I'm a little... yeah, let's say puzzled by this opener. Now is he getting some Dark Fury Assault Squad or what? Yeah, so might as well delay the Arsenal if you do not want to open with them. You also delay your economy by a hell of a lot. You see, he has 38 against 68 and 12. And this wasn't even the most optimal eco opener from Mella either. So this is again the same mistake we have seen from Kubini in the whole tournament. I'm thinking, yeah, in the whole tournament, then his economy game is just very poor. And he's not like, I sacrificed some economy to get my opponent on low economy. No, he's just getting low economy and no benefit from it. So yeah, not liking what I see here. Some Dark Fury Assault squads being here, but there's already 2 squads, so they can be kited and will be kited. Now getting in here for the decap, that's nice. What I do like, however, is that he is going for no generator. That's a good thing. You do not want to get generators with a build like this. You rather want to get another Raven Dark Fury Assault squad. That should be available right now, depending on the price tag. Incoming the melee squads against the Rubik Marines. The Sorcerer Lord cannot keep up with them. I didn't catch what he's going for. Normally you would go for Summoner, but against the Dark Fury Assault squad, as I said, you couldn't go Warlock with the good old Shackles. Dark Fury Assault squad overstaying is welcome over here. Should wait for the second squad, if there is any second squad. He's now getting some Space Marines, so he gets all over the board. Not getting his points up also, so his economy is absolutely trash. Okay, he picked up a bit, but that's mainly because he decapped this point over here. But yeah, look at this force. This is 2 Rubik Marines, 1 very bruised Dark Fury Assault squad, 1 freshly built Space Marines, And the brother captain is also half health, whereas the Source Lord is full health. So all eyes on you, Kubini, how you want to make this work. Is he not reinforcing them? He's not, because they are so expensive. I see that. But they will take forever. And yeah, this is just too few models to get this one done. You see that the Doom Bolts is flying in, that there's aspiring sorcerers on both squads already, so they will hit hard. Okay, they do not. So this is a small mistake by Kubini over here. Getting his library up, so there should be on the way or already done the Warp Blessed Armor. Losing his Throw Wizards isn't the best, however. Make use of the scouts. Yeah, this scout is not getting some shift clicks to get the middle or the top point. Also, builder shouldn't go over here. Really needs to get these points. He's now getting ahead in economy. But yeah, he will. Oh, will he lose this? No. The second hit doesn't go through. Did you see that? They were hiding in the wall. These wizards. Now getting Dark Fury Swords put in the base against the Sorcerer? Question mark? They deal exceptional damage against the Sorcerer over here, but now, or dodging for the most part the Doom Bolts. That was amazing. But the captain needs to go out here. The captain will go down. This is one of the ranged variants. This can be used in range command to help you. Okay, he's now joined the squad, that's why. Space Marines, only one squad remaining. Not sure what happened to those. Maybe they got through this point over here. Dark Fury now again attacking over here. What is his plan? No economy for attack up. Tier 2 is... Wow. He's a full tier up and has a lot of resources. He could go now for the Chosen. Or vehicles. Or I don't know. World Assist Oyster. Just needs to get something. Not getting anything for now. Has not the greatest economy, but he has some bank to make some units. And then go from there. Would need some Thrive Wizards back to get his points. Or at least try to. We'll get the point in the middle. It's a game changer in terms of economy. That's why Kubini could keep up economy wise as good as he did. But yeah, he's missing some Thrive Wizards. Yeah, you notice it now. There's some backstab going in, and yeah, there's one Doom Bolt, there's another Doom Bolt ready at some point. But there should be quite a lot of dead Rubik Marines here in a second. Yeah, some Space Marines also do support. Not sure if the captain is still alive. There's the Sorcerer Lord coming in, hitting some models with his mighty staff of doom. I just call it that. And could use a summon or two if he has them on off cooldown. That is not getting the upgraded version yet. Getting now some Warp Blessed War Gear for some more damage, I think. And what does it do? Is I think a heavy weapon upgrade as well. Ranged weapon damage of Rubik Marines Icon Bearers unlocks special weapon upgrades. Okay, it unlocks more. You can get 8. Basically, every single squad. Model in the squad can get these special rounds, but yeah, his economy is very low as he is not being able to secure this point over here. Economy for Kubini is very nice. The only issue I see here is that he seems to not be in tier 2, but rather upgrading points in the middle. He needs to get tier 2 ASAP or he will fall behind quickly. You cannot win in this position here. If you see a Rhino, you need tier 2 so much. I'm not sure why he's not getting it. Captain and his Dark Fury Swords was going for another point. Need to jump out now. Okay, they continue. But there's now a Rhino. The Rhino will keep up with you. Yeah, that's the right choice over here. Might try to focus the Sorcerer Lord or the Silver Spire. But anyhow, he is now getting out of here. Is he starting tier 2? He finally is. What is he getting now? Hellblade. So the Hellblade can just fly over here and try to kill some economy. Yeah, I would use the Hellblade not in this fight over here, which you are currently winning. I think you have these... he's not getting special weapons. I would really like some Inferno Bolts ammunitions against this blob of infantry. That would be absolutely amazing. There's now taking hold, taking for Kubini, of course, as he used his scouts. Could use a scout over here. If he has still one. Does he have one? He should have one.
Tell me where I might help save your team.
Hi, these scouts are chilling down here. Rhino popping and killing the scout model. One of the scouts, that is. What is he getting over here? Get the eco upgrade. You normally want to get the eco upgrade way back so that this cannot be sniped, but I know that you are sometimes just looking for the nearest listening post to click that quickly. Economy should be then recoverable, especially now that he gets his relic. Needs to decap and get this point over here. Tier 2 is now finished, going for Sacred Artifact again, but this time with Dark Fury Assault spots. They do not, yeah, they can get a spot leader, but not an apothecary. There you go. Taking the Rhino. The Rhino will take some damage in melee, but not that it stays there in melee forever. You can, yeah, you need some. You have still one Primaris Scout Marine squad that can get rocket launchers. That would be very much appreciated. Does go for some more scouts. Okay, I think he understands that this is his very needed anti-vehicle option. Another spawns coming in. The Space Marines, however, running away, whereas these guys are staying here. Little miss micro. Yeah, I'll get out of here. I would agree on that. And I see some Inferno Bolt ammunition. There you go. Very good. And there's the Hellblade. The usage, as I suggested, I would go over here, but yeah, there are some Scout Marines waiting, and yeah, this Hellblade is very annoying and doing what it wants to do so. Dimensional Warp Research and Tier 3, holy moly. The Tier 3 would be a game changer with Terminators and or Predators and stuff like that. In comes another Doombolt, and yeah, he's now doing a lot of damage against the buildings. Not that the Inferno Bolt ammunition helps much, but it's just a pure amount of firepower. The artifact is done, so he gets the Reclusia, going for commander in both squads, I guess. There's no Space Marines still. Some rockets now coming in, but there's already the Rhino just casually driving by and now killing all the scouts. They try to sprint out of here. One squad does not survive. The other squad trying to go back in the corner will hit a rocket against the Source Lord, sadly not the Rhino. It will now be completely killed over here. This point will go down as well. He gets the point in the middle, not getting the point at the bottom. And the Hellblade is still alive over here. Still alive, are we? Reclusia is now out. And in the squad over here. In this squad. With its Crocious and stuff. Basically a chaplain with jetpacks. Okay, some Vanguard veteran, so he is sticking to the melee idea, which I do not completely agree, because you have a Hellblade against you and a Rhino. And a Rhino is nothing you can outmaneuver, really. Some Stern Guard veterans, I guess, would have been a nice, how should I say, complementation to this. There's now the warp space being used. Get out of here. In comes some Vanguard veterans now, but yeah, he's now just fighting back from this position. Nothing really that can challenge this Hellblade over here. We're getting a Predator out. Yeah, vehicle cap increase, so Predators. This, he could go for the Alta Siege. Look at this economy. It floats 1k requisition and 1k power. He can get everything. I would really like to see an Altar of Siege so that he then can get some Terminators out. I really like the Terminators from Thousand Suns, they're really cool. Here comes another summon. And yeah, the Hellblade. It's the second Hellblade. No, it's getting repaired. The Hellblade just standing there, doing everything at once. Silver Spy over here getting attacked. Now comes the Chosen Rubik Marines. It's the tier 3 variant of the Rubik Marines, limited to 1. Similar to how you have chosen Marines and others chapters, basically. God armies. I really like the model on those guys. It was at times survival exclusive, but made its way in skirmish, as is true for many units and stuff in the 7.3 version, which is really nice. 7 in particular, and then 7.3 added even more. Now the siege, the spawn coming in, trying to save their Rubik Marines over here. The chosen Rubik Marines coming in and starting fire. They cannot get any special weapons, but deal more damage and have more general weapon profiles. Now comes the Predator over here with some warp side sponsored, it looks like, and the main autocannon on the top. And yeah, big mosh pit over here. Not really sure who is getting the better end of this here. More stuff is shooting. No, it's not really true, but a lot of stuff is shooting for both sides. Hellblade still over here unchallenged to a listening post, shooting at them. Ferris and Phantom Dreadnought is on his way, and I think this will be the game changer. There's no anti-vehicle again to speak of for the Raven Guard here, so there's no answer for the Predator, there's no answer for the Hellblade or the Ferris and Phantom Dreadnought. He only can focus on the infantry, and even the infantry holds up relatively nicely, buying a lot of time for these listening posts to fire. Soulstorm is basically untouched. And the Ferris and Phantom Dreadnought is basically a commander dreadnought. You see this little animation around it. It's some aura that makes your vehicles around it fight harder, I guess. Command aura, weapon accuracy. So DPS increase for vehicles. I think this also is true for aircraft. So this Hellblade is even more scary. Another Predator, no, Rhino. Okay, Rhino for these two squads. Chosen Rubik Marines. What do they have over here? A favorite aspiring saucer. Looks like a full-blown saucer to me. Wow. We'll now jump in the Rhino, I guess, or just fight over here. Some more upgrades. Blessing of Siege makes the spells of the Sorcerer Lord have a lower cooldown. In comes the Chosen Rubik Marines, dealing a lot of damage. Holy moly. Is there tier 3 on the way for Kubini? No. Getting more and more upgrades for his infantry, but he needs some vehicles, I think, to complement his army, because now he tries to focus down this production building, but I think the Predator is already out, so what is the point over here? Hellblade, is the Hellblade still alive? Yeah, over there, getting shot by some Space Marines, but the Space Marines will not make a big dent against this. The Raven Dark Fury Assault Squad are still kicking about over here, but yeah, there's also some Vanguard veterans and the Recluse York, and yeah, they still need to get out of here and find another time. There's the Altar of Siege, which I told you about. This enables a Terminator and also a Whirlwind, so this is quite a long game over here. But look at the numbers, look at the economy, the tech advantage, and yeah, everything basically. Over here we see Ferris and Phantom Dreadnought cornering some Marines and killing every single model over here. Is the Hellblade still alive? This is the autocannon of the Predator. I think the Hellblade did go down in the end. Adding more Rubik Marines because he has so much power. And now adding the second Predator. Very nice. Yeah, just continue building stuff, I guess. More stuff eats less stuff. This is a saying I always try to say. Yeah, you would need to cancel the second Rubik Marine and add a Terminator to the mix. Altar of Siege is done. So there's now possibility for tier 4 if he wants to. Doesn't have enough power yet. Wait, this point, yeah. Nice. But he has two armies. He's fought back the whole army of Kubini with one fraction over here and has this squad of the Rubik Marines and the Ferris and Phantom Dreadnought on the opposing side. And yeah, not really seeing how Kubini is taking this one back. Not sure why he goes back with the Sorcerer Lord. They come in the flank. Should they try to focus down the Sorcerer Lord? This would be a minor victory, but no, they are getting back to their base to defend their base, which has priority, I think. He's actually getting tier 4, because why the heck not? He has 8 and 14 squad, and whereas it's quote unquote only 12. 12 is quite a lot for infantry, but oh, this. Okay, this depends. There's some rockets flying into the Ferris Inferno Dreadnought. He can use an ability to heal itself. Should do so. But I think it will just go down. But there's 2 Predators now in. There's no answer for Predators, I think. Apart from some scouts with rocket launchers. But look at the... This is 1, 2, 3, 4 rockets. Okay, it's actually dealing quite some damage. So he needs to micro this Predator out over there. Raven Guard holding on pretty nicely in tier 2, I have to say. I was thinking that this would be over more easily. Getting another generator. He is tier 4 is now finished, and he is, what is he going for? Yeah, getting now the Terminators. That's a 3.5 basically unit, and even more. Yeah. With all the upgrades, their HP is just amazing. Now the scouts. He would need the hunt begins, I think, to enable them to go invest. And he really would need some melter bombs, I guess. Not sure if he has them yet. And I think the Vanguard Regiments do have access to melter bombs. Would help over time against these Predators. Chucking 1, 2, 3 melter bombs at them would definitely help. There's now the Sekhmet Cabal Terminators. Look at them go with their very Egyptian-like melee weapons and combi bolters, I think it's called. Or storm bolters again. I think it's storm bolters they have. They can fight in melee and ranged. More ranged focus, however. There's now some good focus fire by Kubini, so he makes the most of his position over here. Very frantic assault again here in the middle, where I cannot really see who is getting ahead. I think more Raven Guard units are moving here, so Mella is now getting out of this position using the warp space very nicely. And yeah, but there are some Terminators now coming in. And these Terminators are very dangerous. I think they could also use warp space, but it looks like they're using teleport now. Okay, getting teleported out. One, was this a Predator or a Rhino? Looks like a Predator coming in. Oh, but there's the Demon Brains of Siege, which is a tier 4 unit, 4,000 Suns coming in, flying in, getting a big attack over here and flying now in, trying to get the scouts, I guess. Raven Guard is now retreating to this point over here. There's now some Terminators. One guy getting shot in the middle, and there's a big swing of this beast. I mean, they can, I think, take it down. If the Reclusiarch is still alive, that he is. He can take down demons like this, with some support, of course. Another Predator coming in. Another Rhino. The Practicus Coven now being added for whatever reason. I would really like to see the other Terminator squad and get... Do we have Relic? He has the Relic, so might as well get the Trophy Raider up. Would be very much appreciated. He's still tier 2, right? You can get a Raven Perch in tier 2 for... Okay, now the Kiva Forge. You can get the Raven Perch in tier 2 for Raven Guard. You cannot get any Terminators and stuff earlier, but you can Deep Strike stuff earlier. In comes another base trade attempt of these Dark Fury Assault Sword and Vanguard Regiments. Are they going... What are they going for? Going for the HQ. So this is... You notice this is not working. Not sure if focusing on the economy this late in the game, it would have an idea. Oh, there's Ahriman even coming in, so we will see the big guns over here coming shortly. Ahriman, but no Trophy Raider. Get a Trophy Raider. It's a land raider that floats. I mean, how nice is that? But we will see Ahriman and the Demon Prince of Siege in an actual cast. Haven't seen that in ages, I think. I've seen a few games with them, but this was, I think, version 5.9 or something, where 1000 Suns tier 4 was really bad, but this is not the case anymore. His terminal is casually standing in the middle, and he still has not this point. There's Ahriman coming in. Look at him. He's the absolute boss, moving in like, yeah, no man's business. Let's see what spells he go for. There's generally a preference for Mars Slow, okay, for the Meteor Swarm, but the Mars Slow is something I didn't know. he will reduce. Oh, did I? And yeah, of course, this summoning the Marines. The summoning is summoning invincible Marines. So they are invisible and invincible. I think this is the Mars slow. He's channeling it. Slowing down the movement speed, but also the weapon, increasing the reload time and stuff. So map-wide, mind you. So Ahriman is quite a beast over here. Mella showing absolutely knowledge of this faction. A little bad in the macro department. Now it comes finally to Trophy Raider, but just knowing what unit to go for and what abilities to go for just shows that he has played this faction numerous times. Kubini also making the best of this position, now getting also a Dreadnought out. The Dreadnought can challenge this a bit, but still, without tier 3 weaponry, there will be not much he can do in this position. He is valiantly trying to make something work, but now comes the point where this is just too much. The chosen Rubik Marines are still here. The Terminators are here. There is another squad of Terminators if he wants to go for it. One Predator over here. The second Predator again going down, I think. The Demon Prince. Now Ahriman using his magic against you. The Trophy Raider will hit the field soonish, so yet and still these guys, I think this is also presence of the Reclusia, giving them HP regeneration and everything. These scouts being unchallenged here, again focusing on this Predator. The Predator focusing down the Dreadnought with the last cannon and will be able to focus it down momentarily. There's now the Trophy Raider popping on the other side of the map. Morale is being broken by the Vanguard veterans because they are losing more and more models. Some big swings from the Demon Prince over here. Practical Scopen in the midst of it. This is just absolute mayhem over here. I like it so much. But there's more and more blue sandy dudes and more less sneaky black dudes around. The squads are still there. Again, lost a lot of models over here. The Trophy Raider. Where is it coming? It is over here. Oh, there you go. Wow. This game is absolutely mayhem, and I do not see how oh, he's found Ahriman. There you go. He can challenge down Ahriman, and he will so. Wow. He's not realizing, but he's also attacking his main base now. Some Craft Raider getting some Terminators in, and I think this is the death post. Ahriman did die, okay, but now comes in the Demon Prince to fight against those guys again. What is coming in again? There's now the Predator as well, and Infernal War here, but yeah, this is, I think, the death push over here. Yeah, there's nothing really holding him back. There's now getting down the Raven Purge as well, and yeah, this should be G by Kubini sooner than later. In comes the Scalp Occult Terminators now as well. But this is just the icing on the cake. GG will be called sooner than later, I guess. Yeah, getting another point killed over here. Keyboard Forge getting killed. And yeah, is he just staying in, I guess. But a hell of a lot of stuff getting killed on top as well. And yeah, wow. Still giving it a fighting chance over here. But what is actually remaining over here? Nothing. Nothing really. Sorry for the quick disruption over here. Now the last stand of Kubini, so I like that he is actually getting a last stand over here, getting some rockets and getting his practice token over here, but there's the Trophy Raider and they just refuse to die. Now they're getting some models killed over here. More and more stuff hitting the field everywhere. Wow, he's retreating. Why is he retreating? Just a move to victory. There's a Raven Purge in the middle over here. So, yeah, I guess Kubini, come on. This is now... What is he trying to do here? Is he going for, I don't know, Ahriman again? Tier 2 Titans? Anything? Nothing really. I'm confused why he's not pushing in. Just, yeah, push in and kill him. This looks like more like a casual game now. He has the economy for ages and he has nothing really coming back. getting some crow's nest over here. I mean, what is the point over here? So very action-packed ending, but now settling down. Kubini is not accepting defeat over here, and Mella is not pushing his victory. So we have kind of a stalemate over here, which I'm not really a fan of. Another coming in over here, another big hit from the trophy Craft Raider, which has plasma guns on both sides, and some, I think, a last cannon on top. Crow's nest being rebuilt, but what is the point, Kubini? What point are you trying to make here? I mean, it is this tournament life on the line, I guess, so this is the game which decides if you get in the quarterfinals or if you get out of the tournament, so I guess this is what he's fighting for. The Reclusiarch is still well over here, I think, somewhere. I see that he has some HP left, and yeah, a lot of explosions everywhere. Even a summon scene spawn even going about. So very, very interesting task. Demons. He can just kill the points of his opponent, just getting these few buildings, but he doesn't know the buildings in the middle, I guess. But yeah, I think this is now the last hurrah. There's the Reclusiarch fighting to the very end. Yeah, now that the Reclusiarch is still here, where he is. Okay, now he admits defeat in the end. So we had a very weird stalemate over here, but overall some mistakes were made, of course. You can see now, I think, the Invis Marines over here. Yeah, this is Marines of the Damned. This is the Invincible Marines. Ahriman is back out. Yeah, there he comes. Some sloppy game development early on. Some very big macro mistakes by Mella, making this closer than it should be. Some very stubborn usage of the Vanguard veterans until the end, even if he saw Predators and stuff against him. So very good usage of the Scout Marines later on that got not focused down by Mella as efficiently as they would need to be. Factory Scope and also not the best against them because they are vehicle armor. Yeah, I think very late development in tier 3 with the Terminators and stuff. Also cutting now the Prosperator, okay, because why not? So yeah, some sloppy stuff, but makes for a big entertainment game, I guess. This now means also that Mella is the second in the group, and Kubini is sadly out of the tournament with this game. This means that Mr. Blue Dude will face Mella in the quarterfinals, and I will face Everthurs in the quarterfinals. So now the quarterfinals will be set. So the next cast will be the quarterfinals. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, keep it a like here or comment. And as usual, guys, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.